Well, welcome viewers, Dr. JWA. How are you going? People say I'm a bit of a dramatist when it comes to Australia, but I think Australia is irretrievable. I decided, and I'll get out of the frame, I wanted to do a random overview of the news from yesterday. This is just a random overview of the news to see where Australia's at. So I might be on the national front pages into police releases, state reporting, health, education, cyber, economic and institutional coverage, and a verified deeper digest of the adverse Australian news reported on Wednesday the 15th of July 2026, just to see where Australia's at. Now, I can't capture every local incident published nationwide, but it goes substantially deeper than possibly your local news. Okay, so violent crime and personal safety. Coorong attempted sexual assault. 2 women walking dogs near Gardenia's Creek in Melbourne reported that a masked man emerged from bushes and attempted to assault them. The dogs pursued him into a tunnel, this is in a canal, and forced him to flee. The alleged attack occurred on the 14th of July, but became a major news story on the 15th of July. The offender remains unidentified at the time of the reporting. This is Australia. Carlingford public shooting. Now remember, guns are banned in Australia. A man died after being shot in a public place in Sydney's northwest, prompting a homicide investigation. Lake Macquarie, just up an hour from where I live north. Fatal stabbing. Homicide detectives charged a man with murder following alleged fatal stabbing. In Gilgandra, child abuse allegations. This is a big one in Australia. New South Wales Sex Crime Squad detectives charged a woman with alleged child abuse offences, and a woman was charged at Wyong with cannibalism and murder of a child. Strathfield restaurant arson investigation. I used to live at Strathfield. Newtown siege. Police charged the man after an alleged siege in inner Sydney. Hunter Valley pursuit. A man was charged following alleged police pursuit. Wagga Wagga break-in. A man was charged over an alleged break and enter offence. Mayfield motorcycle operation. 4 people were arrested and 18 motorcycles seized during an ongoing police investigation. Now we'll look at fatal crashes and transport deaths. Leppington, a woman died in a single vehicle crash. Bella Vista, a man was charged following a fatal crash. Somebody obviously died there. Orangang, Queensland, a man died after an e-scooter and an electric skateboard collided on a bike corridor during the evening of the 15th of July. An e-scooter and an electric skateboard. Perth, police investigated a fatal road crash reported during the day's national news cycle. Cybersecurity and media privacy. Let's have a look at that. National GP network breach. Partnered Health disclosed that sensitive information had been stolen in a cyber attack affecting more than a dozen medical clinics. Potentially compromised material including consultation notes, diagnostic information, referrals and personal identifiers. The organisation sought court orders intended to restrict use or circulation of the stolen information. And this was more serious than a simple contact list leak, because the exposed material reportedly included medical record content, not only names and email addresses. What about disability and welfare pressure? Reporting emerging from the government's proposed NDIS restructuring indicated that approximately 145,000 Autistic participants could lose access to the scheme, with support expected to shift toward alternative systems. The full practical effect would depend on the final reforms and implementation arrangements. Education disruptions. Victorian public school teachers prepared for further statewide industrial action after pay and condition negotiations reached an impasse. Reporting described pressure from staffing shortages, administrative workload and concerns of Victorian educators were being paid below interstate counterparts. Household and economics distress. The Westpac Melbourne Institute Consumer Confidence Index improved slightly to 83.9, but remained deeply pessimistic because readings below 100 indicate pessimists outnumber optimists. Household finances, interest rates, employment uncertainty and high energy price risks remain major concerns. The improvement was also considered fragile because the survey preceded a renewed rise in global oil prices, potentially reversing some relief motorists had experienced from lower petrol prices. Universities and social cohesion. University leaders face questioning at the Royal Commission into anti-Semitism over institutional responses to campus protests, harassment and the treatment of Jewish students. The University of Sydney Vice-Chancellor apologised for harm experienced by Jewish students. He still allowed it, while other leaders defended or explained their university responses. You're never going to stop the left woke people. Government technology and infrastructure conflict. The federal government AI policy direction faced criticism over delays, copyright protections, and the rapid approval of data centres. Critics called for stronger enforceable safeguards and, in some cases, a moratorium on the new data centre development until energy, water and copyright and regulatory concerns were addressed. Sport and institutional consequences. Nicky Winmar was removed from the Australian Football Hall of Fame following assault convictions, an unusually serious reputational sanction involving one of Australia's football's historical significant figures. Okay, the deeper national pattern. I don't think Australia's going real good at the moment. The adverse news cycles was not nominated by one catastrophe, it was a distributed accumulation. Shootings, stabbings, allegations and sexual violence, fatal road incidents, alleged child abuse and arson, medical data theft, disability support, uncertainty, teacher industrial conflict, weak household confidence, campus anti-Semitism and institutional failure, and unresolved regulatory pressure around AI and infrastructure. The cumulative pattern is more representative of the day than any single headline. Australia's not in a good state, viewers, and I just wanted to do that to show you. We are in decline. Bye for now.